Okay, men, listen up. My next guest says it is time to boycott Valentine's Day. Why? Because men spend twice as much on women as women spend on men, as it should be. Well, Marc Rudov, the author of Man's No-Nonsense Guide to Women, is here to take on him, is Tanya Acker. And Marc, you say men should keep their wallets closed this Valentine's Day. Why?
Well, first of the thing, Terry, you just right off the bat, you said as it should be, that men should spend twice as much as women. There you go. You just gave a good reason. Look, Valentine's Day is all about her. That's the first reason men should boycott it. The second is that it's expected generosity, which is not only oxymoronic, it's moronic. You know, it's demanded, it's expected, it's contrived, it's commercial, it's forced, it's phony. Those are all good reasons for not doing it. You know, there's a double standard. Women love to be capitalists at work and socialists in their social lives. And what are the two pillars of socialism? Entitlements and redistribution of wealth from men to women. So this is now you're going to hear an outburst. You're going to hear an outburst from Tanya. And so when you hear this outburst, you'll know why men go along with Valentine's Day.
Okay, let's hear it then. Tanya, go. Tanya.
I don't know if this is an outburst. I'm just wondering, Marc, who broke your heart so terribly that you've gone to this dark place? I mean, you know, is chivalry that dead? Is it that
it's
awful
completely
to do
dead.
something nice? Is it that awful to do something nice for somebody who you care about?
Tanya, chivalry is benevolent sexism, which is BS.
Well, I would actually happen to disagree with you as a feminist, as an independent woman, as somebody who supports myself and has for my whole life. I think it's actually nice when a man opens a door or sends a box of chocolate. And by the way, you say that this holiday is all for women. I think most men would tend to disagree. I think that when most men
would not disagree.
I think when men are gifting their ladies with pricey lingerie, that's not just for the ladies. Like that's something that people can enjoy mutually. I'm sorry that you don't seem to be enjoying.
She has a point, Marc.
If you watch TV, you will see that all the commercials are aimed at men. You have jewelry commercials, you have Vermont teddy bears, you have pajama grams,
so you feel like
all
you don't
telling
get
men
enough
what
gifts?
to buy women.
So you feel like you don't get enough gifts? Is that what it is? You want more
Tanya,
gifts?
come on. Everything you buy for Valentine's Day is overpriced. And men, you know, when you're receiving a present on Valentine's Day, you know the man is feeling forced to give it to you. So it's not really romantic.
Christmas too? Do you want to cancel Christmas as well? Because prices go up around Christmas as well. I mean, do you want to cancel that holiday?
I thought we're talking about Valentine's Day, Tanya.
What about Easter? Look, Valentine's Day
Tanya,
is one
stick to
month.
the
I'm not going to
subject.
disagree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you that, yes, it's become a commercial holiday. Now, having said that, it's one time a year that we set aside to acknowledge some romance in our lives.
And what's wrong with that, Marc? What's wrong
If you're only getting romance one day a year, you're not attracting very nice men.
I hope not. I didn't say I'm only getting it once a year.
If you're getting romance, you know what? If you're getting romance if you're getting romance every day of the year, Tanya, then February 14th is not going to mean anything to you.
It's nice to have a day. It's nice to have a day that we set aside on a national
basis. It is, Marc. You should try it. It is nice.
Good.
I have a message for all men listening to me. This is a phony nonsense holiday. So when if you feel roped in to Valentine's this year and you don't have the cojones to boycott it, here's my suggestion. On Thursday, I was with Neil Cavuto in Pebble Beach. Clint Eastwood was right in the chair. So you become Dirty Harry. When you get the bill for the restaurant, what you do is you look at it, you look at her, and you say, "Feeling lucky? Go ahead, make my day. You pay."
Marc, I have a message for you. Chivalry works. Try it sometime. Try it sometime. Okay, there is love in the air. There is still love in the air here at Cashin' In.
Site traffic is down. Dating period is down. And once busy gold diggers are really down. I so love this song. All right, Marc Rudov isn't at all surprised. The no-nonsense man says, take away the candy and you hit the women pursuing it. Marc, I didn't understand what that meant, but apparently you have such a dim view of women as gold diggers that this just confirms it, right?
Neil, I'm surprised you're getting sucked in by this. This is just a temporary furlough for merchant marines. They'll be back, and that's M-A-U-R-E-E-N. A merchant marine and a gold digger are the same thing. gold diggers exist. And what a merchant marine is a woman who drops anchor into a man's wallet with his consent. Now, they exist because dating and marriage, by and large, is legal prostitution. Now, most men lack confidence in their...
Whoa. There's so much you said that I had so little time, but the dating and marriage is prostitution?
Legal prostitution, right. If a woman dates or marries for money, that's called prostitution. Now, most men lack confidence in their stimulus packages, and that's why we have Valentine's Day, which I tell all men to boycott.
All righty.
But, you know, Neil,
in this case, what's going on here, the numbers bear this out, that apparently, since there are fewer successful bankers and fewer bankers, period, and the Wall Street hotshots aren't as hot anymore, the pool of available gotta-gets is gotta go, right?
Well, you're making my point. My point is that dating and marriage is legal prostitution. So if the gold dries up, the gold diggers go away, but it's only temporary because, as you know, this is a cycle. The economy will come back. So men have to get out of the habit of paying for sex. And if they don't want to listen to me, I suggest they listen to Neil Cavuto and Newt Gingrich. Every day I watch Neil Cavuto, and you say, if you're not getting it, demand it. And Neil, what is Newt?
Careful, I think I was referring to a network, but continue.
Yes, and what does Newt Gingrich say? Drill here, drill now, pay less.
Whoa, a family show here.
Now, Neil.
But now you're leaving aside the gold diggers who are just interested in male and female. They pull this stunt too, by the way. But
that's right.
That there's no room for love there. Genuinely loving someone, like for Marc Rudov, just to love you for your inner warmth and beauty.
Well, that's why women love me, Neil, because I don't pay for sex. And that's what men have to stop doing. And men refuse to do it because they don't have very much confidence in themselves. And if the dating is down, there's no reason why that this should be happening. If men weren't paying for sex to begin with, then the downturn in the economy wouldn't be affecting it. And there are a lot of women who will absolutely not date anybody unless they get red carpets and fancy meals. And why do men pursue them? They're stupid. Now, you know what? If men are too afraid to stand up to women, I've created a new financial instrument called the marriage default swap. So you can hedge against your own demise.
There you go.
The message is, Neil, stop paying for sex, and this won't be happening. Gold diggers will disappear once gold givers disappear.
But one last question. What happened? What happened in your past? What happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
You're hurt.
I'm a very lovable guy.
You're vulnerable.
I'm a very lovable guy, and I love women who are really adult.
All right.
And who like men for men. This is the time when men will find out whether women love you for you or for your wallet.
All right, well, there goes our entire female part of the audience there. But always good having you, Marc, I think. All righty, I got to pick up flowers. I got to